welcome back. So I'm switching things up a little bit. I'm working on another picture that is going to demonstrate mixed media. I'm not finished with it yet. And I said that in my last video too, but there's a lot of detail in it and it's going way slower than I expected it to. So today I'm going to be working on skin, and I haven't used these colors yet for a skin blend. I'm starting with light peach, which is basically what I started with for light skin using Prismacolor. You know, sort of going to stick with the same recipe. And I don't know if my lighting, something with my camera lately. I think the lighting is off. I have to play with my settings. So with Prismacolor, I always rely on being able to blend them like a cake batter. These are a little bit different. You'll be laying the color on top of it like cellophane. I think this light peach is a little lighter than the Prismacolor light peach. Meh. Get that skin on the hair area. Now this is also grayscale, so you don't have to work as hard with grayscale. I think that's why my other one is going by so slow, is because it's not grayscale at all. It's line drawn. And this is, I should tell you, because it is nice. This picture comes from Set of Art by, no, I never even seen this before. I've never even looked here. How did I miss this? This is a nice, honestly, how did I miss this? I've never seen this before. Weird. It's by Mariola Budek, and here's the contact information. My friend Tammy bought this for me, and it's one of my favorite things to color out of because it's not like a regular coloring book. And I know she's got another one that's out, and it's probably I'm gonna probably buy that one also. It's a set of art, and they're frameable, nice quality paper. The whole set was just beautiful. And I think my friend Tammy bought that for me for like 2 years ago. So this is the older one of it, and I love it now just the same as I did the day I got it. So I'm just getting my first layer down. I hope your weekend is going good. We did a lot of shopping. So I might as well do an update. Things are going well with my husband. It's just it takes time to heal. So we went to the doctor this week, and we went to the kidney doctor, and he gave us, some really good information. My husband is back in stage 3, which is what he's been, I think, his whole entire life. Because my husband only has, I've said this before, my husband only has one kidney. He was born that way. So he was really born in kidney failure. But his kidney failure is normal, for him. So when the doctor looked at, the blood work and everything, he knows. Like, other doctors go, oh my God. And my husband's regular kidney doctor, he knows that this is his usual place. So we were really happy about that. And we also got the news, which we were really happy about, is my husband does not have to stay on the kidney diet. His doctor feels that diet is not healthy for somebody at his stage. Maybe later on, if his kidneys go bad, but he wants my husband on a heart-friendly diet, which is like the Mediterranean diet, or it's a plant-based diet. But let me tell you, it is 1,000 times easier because it opens up a lot to some really good foods. and we are learning to cook healthy. My husband has lost, oh my God, nearly 60 pounds. And while a lot of that is sick weight, um, about 10 to 15 of that is actual weight because he's eating healthier. So, as you know, he's not that far away from his goal. Um, since this is not a diet where we're trying to lose weight, this is a lifestyle that, this is going to be a lifelong um, way of eating. And so we're always on the hunt for good recipes now. The good thing, which is most kidney patients have to watch their potassium, and my husband does not because he has a very low potassium. Potassium is in all the good foods. He can now eat potatoes, he can eat sweet potatoes, he can eat tomatoes, he can eat things that we didn't think he was going to be able to. And the number one thing is avocado, which is a food that we like very much. I mean, that would have been a hardship for us not to be able to make dishes with avocado in it. We can live without the rest, but we miss tomatoes too. So we're very, very careful with salt now. I don't know if I told you guys. I let him be in charge of us during the pandemic, which was a big mistake on my part because I did not realize, like, he was never a cook. He never cooked up until the pandemic. I did all the cooking. And I never realized that he had no idea how to read a label. And for me, it was always, I read a label if it was good. He had no idea, and I assumed he did. And that's what got us into trouble with him and me with my blood pressure. There were times during the pandemic, it was like, why is my pressure going up so high? And he was swearing up and down that he was cooking using low salt or no salt. And I never paid attention. I never looked. And that's what got us into trouble because what you see on jars, you have to do that calculation and stick to the exact proportion side. Because even though something says low sodium, that could be for a teaspoon. We found some salad dressings that were toting a healthy diet, for, people with high blood pressure. And one of them that was in our house was actually for a quarter teaspoon. Who has a quarter teaspoon of anything on their salad? That's like ridiculous. And when you did the salt for a normal portion of like 2 tablespoons of dressing, it came out to like the highest amount of salt in the dressing that we had in the house. So I have a little bit of a goal. I would like to go vegetarian. And I know it's the popular thing to do now, but I have always liked that. Okay, now I gotta find. Oh, you hear that? Nah, 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 nah. Ugh, it's driving me crazy. My bird. I bought her those toy birds, and they're really. She likes them, but they drive me crazy. And I have her. This is Palomino. I have her out of my room right now. She's right outside the door. because her thing is driving me nuts. Oh, this is nice. This is like a yellow undertone, Palomino. If you want to go with a more red, you can choose using peach. I'm giving her a little bit more of a red. I'm going to go a little weird on her, and I'm going to go to the opposite side. I want to see what the peach does. So you would start off with light peach, and then if you want to go with yellow undertone, you got the Palomino. With pink undertones, you go with the peach. I'm going to take a look and... You're probably starting to be able to see it. The peach color, the light peach is very light. That's what I like about it. You could build that color up. Oh, that's nice. So this is sort of going into a shadow, and the light is now coming in from this side, and it's giving her more of a reddish glow, which is nice. That's nice. So you got to remember that if you're going to get this set, go with the Palomino or the peach. I've found that this set has been so easy to use. I mean, just... Andy did such a good job. And you know what? I haven't broken a single tip. Now, I am never going to say that you can't break a tip, because we all know you can. But I have not done it yet. And I'm not wearing them down that fast either. So, like, if you take a look at the set, they're a little out of order. These are in order. The skin tones are in order. They're all full pencils, and I'm on my third picture. Now, of course, I'd be working on this way longer. I'm just testing out the colors and seeing what they do. Now I want to add in a little blush in her cheeks. And if you go over to S87, which is Pink Cotton Candy, this should, and it does, puts a little color in the cheeks. Oh, that mixes in nice with that. Look at the Palomino mixing with the pink. I hope my camera is picking this up. Look how natural and beautiful that is. Now, I have a heavy line there. You can see it. I'm going to show you how easily this erases. You got a heavy line, which is right there. And now it's gone. 100%. Tapped it with my AFMAT. That's all it took. And if I want to say I didn't like that pink with the yellow, here's... and it comes right off. Nice. Okay, so let's see what other colors I have in my skin tones. So now we're going to go up underneath the hairline. And underneath the hairline, we have golden butterscotch. And that would be for the yellower skin tones. And that gives her a nice tan look. It's only a little bit. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more pink into that, I've got S88, and that's the Ryla pink. That's somebody's granddaughter. And you can get a little bit of pink in there. You can put this on her cheeks. It's a little darker than the pink cotton candy. You could see that they're a little different. This is a blue undertone, and that's the pink cotton candy. And this one has more of an orange undertone that looks nice also with the yellow undertones. So you would match this up. I'm going to do a video giving you all these tips once they start going on sale and people start using them, on which pencils that, because every pencil in this set I matched up with something else. So if it was, you have, you know, you can go off the beaten trail too and do what you want, or you can use the color tones that I matched up in here, and you can get any of your undertones. So remember, this is the yellow side, this is a pinker side. And still she looks beautiful. Okay, let's get some, I think since she's, looks like she would be a blonde, let's get some blue into her eyes. And we have MP, which is your pastel, muted and pastels. And remember, there is no white in this set. Did that on purpose. Go for your more expensive whites, and you will not regret it. Okay, let's get a waterline on her. Up the color on the waterline. And I've been using a lot of black. Now, if you run out of black in this set, go for a high quality black too. It's been the pencil, because I worked on a Halloween picture. I usually don't use that much black, but it's that time of year. And let's get some eyeshadow on her. Let's see. Get some purple. Go with a little bit of 80s look on her. And this would be royal purple. Not too much. Nice. And lips. Let's Garnet. Let's see if she looks good in, Let's see if she looks good in Garnet. I'm going to go very lightly, and since this is a grayscale, with grayscale pictures, you really shouldn't go too dark because you let the picture itself dictate your lights and your darks. So I'm just going to put in a very light pink. Well, this is a little bit redder. And remember, your lips are actually cylinders. So you're going to highlight them the same way you would do a cylinder. So there'll be a little bit of white right in there. Because remember, when you have a cylinder, if you turn this, it could be the same thing as a lip. Look where the light is on it. It's going straight across this way. If you put your highlight only going this way, it'll look like her lips are split apart. And it's not very natural. So in just a minute, you'll see what happens when I add in the highlight. See, very natural looking lips. Very pretty. Now, of course, she needs a lot more work, but you could see her actually coming to life. And let's get in a little bit of flesh tone so I could show you the flesh tone. And you would use flesh. This is going towards a pinker. So really, if you're going for the yellow undertone or the red, flesh is really going to be your balance. It's going to be your third color in there, and it's going to help balance the skin. Now remember, we have color correctors in here. Your color correctors are your neutralizers. So say I went too red on her cheeks. Okay, we have a ginger root. Okay, we have ginger root, and I can neutralize without having to erase. And it will bring, you could see it darkens it up and it brings it back to a more neutral color so that it's not sticking out so far. And as I said, I'll be giving you all the tips and tricks for this, for the pencils. See? Now, of course, I need to work her in because there's too much of an open space there. She looks a little bit blown out, like she needs a little bit of Photoshop editing right now. So the flesh color is going to start to bring things in. And as I said, you can use it on either side because it's sort of like in the middle. Work light layers. But see how flawless and effortless it's starting to go, like over here. This is where this pencil is. Gosh, I'm 27 minutes into this video, and I didn't even realize it. Get everything blended in. So another couple of hours and like a photo. And I will see you guys, I guess, in our next video, which will hopefully be the mixed media picture. Take care.